It's a busy Wednesday night in the KHL. We got 6 games to go through and no time to waste. My name is Andrea Sachenko and you're watching Daily KHL Update. We take you first to Omsk, Tractor, who are aching for points, challenge Avangard, fourth and final meeting of the year between the two. Let's pick it up from the second. Corbin Knights brings up Vladit Kachov. He shoots the puck, cruises behind the net and scores on the wraparound. Beauty! Tractor even things up meter to the frame. Robert Hamilton puts the puck on net from midpoint and Alexei Povaltsov gets his take on it for a redirect. Less than a minute later, Vladimir Kachov, no relation to the other Kachov, scores his 11th of the season and Tractor take a 2-1 lead headed into the third. They extended to 3-1 midway through it. Anton Bordasov breaks loose, storms the lengths of the ice and makes no mistake. Late in regulation, Nikita Soshnikov puts it on ice with the empty netter, but the Hawks will have the last say in this one. Alex Broadhurst tips it home with just a handful of seconds remaining on the clock, and that's all she wrote for this one. Tractor snap their 3-game skid and get a huge W on the road, 4-2 to final. We're gonna make a quick stop in Astana, Kazakhstan now, where Boris welcomes Severstow. Both teams are battling for a playoff spot in their respective conferences, and scoring is a huge issue. Late in the opening frame, Boris with the odd man rush, Jeremy Bracco slides it across for Anthony Lewis, one-timer, and Dmitry Shugaev comes across to make a huge blocker save. They get another 2-on-1 chance in the third. Arkady Shestakov goes for the shot, and it's turned aside by Shugaev again. No goals through regulation and overtime, so it goes to the shootout, and Ilya Ivantov gets the winner in the 5th round. The Cats fall on home ice but gain a point. 1-0 is the final in Kazakhstan tonight. Next up, the Urals. Dynamo Moscow roll into Yekaterinburg to face off against Avtomobilist. Man and Red get on the board late in the first, but Tris Kormiev finds the loose puck in the slot and jams it between the wickets of Konstantin Volkov. The blue and white tied up early in the second with a power play marker. Pavel Kutravtsev gets it past Igor Bavkov with a tip and Brennan Manel and Bogdan Trunev with the helpers. But Avtomobilist regained the lead just 23 seconds after. Former Vancouver Canuck Nikita Trumkin puts it on net and Brooks Macy gets the last touch on it for his 31st goal of the season. A few minutes later, Anatoly Golyshev centers it for Stefan Da Costa, who shoots from inside and buries his own rebound. Not gonna count though. They roll the Frenchman gloved it into the net. No matter, soon after that, Jesse Blackard drops from the blue line, takes a shot and Allegli scores on the rebound. That gives Avtomobilist a comfortable lead and they're not gonna give it up. Rookie Andrei Nikonov gets the upper hand in the fight against Daniil Romantsov early in the third, but Moscow will leave Yekaterinburg without a single point. Avtomobilist skate to a 3-1 win on home ice. We move on to Ufa now, where another installment of the Green Rivalry takes place. Salavati Live clash with Akbars, who are riding a 4-game winning streak coming into this one. The Cats get a late power play in the first, and a few seconds before the intermission, Vasily Chakranov hits the twine with a mid-range shot. Salava respond with a power play goal of their own. Sergei Shmilov wires it home for his 19th of the season early in the second. Meter to the frame, the host create a 2-on-1 rush. Vladislav Kardaev tries to feed Stepan Sannikov backdoor, but the pass is incomplete. It goes to overtime. Salavat go for the bold move, pulling Ilya Izhov for the extra skater, and rookie Alexander Khmelevsky scores his 18th of the season for the win. Akbars and Salavat split the season series 3 games apiece as the hosts take a 2-1 in the extra period. And now to Nizhny is the side of battle between Neftekhimik and Amur. The two battle for the same playoff spot in the East. It starts with a bang. Former Kyoto speak, Maxim Goncharov steps into Cameron Lee at the blue line. What a hit! A little after that, Alexander Protapovich activates Sergei Kuptsov at the left wing. He cuts to the slot at full speed, goes wide, and Evgeny Alikin gets his pad in the way. The Tigers opened up the score in the last minute of the second. Rookie Nikita Grigonkin nets his third goal in 2 games with a backhander off a pump fake on a penalty shot. The Wolves level it early in the third. Mikhail Nazarov goes top cheese on Evgeny Alekin. Sergei Kuptsov picks up an assist on the play. He goes to the shootout and Amur wins the extra point. Sergei Dubotkin with the deciding attempt in the final round. Huge W for the Tigers, but Nefty Gimmick don't leave the ice empty-handed either. 2-1 is what we've got for you in Nizhny Kamsk tonight. Last but certainly not least is the bout between SKA St. Petersburg and Red Army. Defending champs look to close out the season series as they got 3 straight W's against Roman Rothenberg's side. Moscow opened up the score immediately for the first. Darren Dietz drops down low, steps into the clapper and hits the back of the net. It goes in and out, but they confirm the goal after video review. SKA even it up late in the period. Marat Kairolan breaks loose in a 4-on-4 situation, converts on the chance and becomes the first player of the season to reach the 50-point plateau. Second period now, Vladislav Kamenev finds a lot of room in the slot, but he can't fool Dmitry Nikolaev with his set of quick hands. As the game was cruising to OT late in regulation, St. Petersburg blows the roof off the building with a power play goal. Emil Galimov makes it 2-1 with 2.5 minutes remaining on the clock. Red Army picked up a minor on the play and then another one a few seconds later, and SKA didn't sleep on the chance to finish him off. Nikita Gusev scores his 20th of the season in the dying moments of regulation, and that's game. The season series ends in a 3-3 tie as St. Petersburg take it 3-1 on home ice. That's it for the daily KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for a set of 4 games, including Cologne Red Star versus Dynamo Minsk and Torpedo against Spartak. My name is Andrea Sachenko. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to check back with us this Thursday.